Hey guys, it's Vanessa Terry here with Notary to Notary, and I want to show you guys how I was able to get started as a notary signing agent making $10,000 a month. When I first got started in 2015, I had no idea how lucrative this business was. So much so that I was able to quit my full-time job in 2016. Over the next few years, I've had so many successes and failures that I took all of them and bundled them up into a training program just for you. The training is available at notarytonotary.com, and there are two programs that you can register for: the Notary Signing Agent Training and the e-Notary Training. Make sure that your state licenses e-notaries before you register for that training. Once you register, you'll have instant access to the online training platform, as well as access to our live weekly interactive webinars with replay capabilities. Ready to get started? Register today at notarytonotary.com.
What's up, guys? It's Vanessa Terry in the building with Notary to Notary, On Time Notary, and I Notarize. It feels good to say all three. Good morning, Grand Rising, Rich Rising, all of the above. Happy Friday. Hey, Nicole. Hey, Keisha. Hey, Robin. Hey, guys. Y'all like my backdrop? I was trying something different. I said, let me see what we can get into today. Hey, Janine. Hey, Iris. So can you guys hear and see me well? My little Wi-Fi bar looks low. So I want to make sure that you guys can hear and see me before I get into the information for today. Everybody got me? If not, I'm going to switch it over to a different Wi-Fi. But hopefully you guys can hear me. I applied for my notary license back in July and was denied due to being on probation. I've now completed. Do I have to wait a year before applying? It depends. I would apply anyway. The worst thing I could say is no and wait again. So apply anyway. Shout out something for myself. I want to congratulate myself on something. Do you know anything about prepaying for a notarization? Why would you? I mean, you can charge people to prepay if you want to. That's up to you, though. That's your own personal. Good morning. Good morning, Tashi. Was it Tashiba who said good morning? So, my Empire Builder family. I don't know if I put this grant in the course that in Empire Builders, but remember I told you guys that I found a grant. Hold on. Where'd I put it? I want to thank me. No, it's not that. It's a grant that I applied for that I got. I just found out this morning that I got it. Hold on one second, guys. Give me one quick second. See me now. You can see me. Okay. So I want to thank myself for a second. We did have some grants that we did in Empire Builders, and I got one of the grants. I just found this morning. Yay! But I don't know if I put that grant in. I think I mentioned it, but it was for Virginia. It was a Virginia-only business grant. So I did just find out this morning. I got approved for it. And that's why I was like, y'all, listen, you going to send me some free money. I'm going to scoop it up. Who now? I'm going to scoop it up real quick. I'm going to scoop it up. And so the other ones we applied for was the Comcast one and the other one. Those the winners haven't been announced yet. I believe what was it? Verizon, I think, announced it in February. And I think the Comcast one's in March. And so now I'm all motivated. I'm like, hold on, let me go give me some more grants real quick. And it's something that you have to constantly do. Like, grants are always out there. But I was happy this morning. They said, hold on, we're about to cut your check. I said, say less. Let me know when it's in the mail, baby. I like free money because free money is like, I don't have to pay back and I can still build my business on it. Definitely look into grants. Grants are a great way to fund your business. They have grants for new businesses, small businesses, sole props, LLCs, S corps. So there are grants for everything. You just have to do your research and find them. So now I'm like motivated to put some grants into the Empire Builders training too. And if I find some too, I'll start posting them off that light, babe. I'll start posting them on maybe like the Facebook student group. Like the student group on Facebook, I can put them in there. So if you guys are interested in applying for grants, when I find them, I'll put them in the Facebook student group so you guys can get them. So I was like, that way I can put the link and the information. Because when you post links on anything else, it won't so that's actually a thing with social media. You won't see it because they don't want people to get off. So if I post like on Instagram doesn't like when you put links to other places because it takes you off Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, all in the same ways. They don't want you to come off their platform. And so if I post it on Instagram, you may or may not see it because they're not going to push it out. But if it's in the Facebook group, then you'll all see it. Like you'll always see it because it'll be right at the top and you'll see the post when it comes out. Okay. So I will post some more grants when I find them, but I was super excited about that. So that made my whole day. I was like, yes, let's get it. Now I want to apply to more grants. Let's get it. Anyway, so let's talk about what's going on with Notary to Notary. I'm going to get everybody in this right space. So everybody can be a six-figure notary signing agent. It's all about what you put into it. Y'all know Notary to Notary is the notary training program. On Time Notary is our signing service. Guys, a lot of you guys have expired credentials. New year. Go in, update your stuff. Absolutely need you to do that. Super, super important that you do that. I'm going to shout out Melissa right now. Melissa Teets, I wasn't your last name right. So she started as a student. And I was doing our end of year taxes and stuff and looking at our 1099s. And she was killing it this year. So Notary to Notary is a notary training company. On Time Notary is the signing service. And so I'll have to look through everybody that made. So if you made over $600 from any signing service, they're going to send you a 1099. So anyone that's made over $600, I was looking at all of your stuff so we can verify your numbers and make sure everything was working out right. So I had to shout out Melissa because it's funny because I will always see her when we send, I don't see her all the time when we send out work orders, in I think she's in Maryland or Virginia, one of the two. When we send them out, she's always like, I got it. And so I was looking at her, I said, okay, Miss Ma'am, let's get it, Miss Ma'am. There's a few other people in there too that was really killing it in different places, but I just remember I remember Melissa because I feel like we had I don't want to mess up my students. I feel like we did a live together. I'm not sure. So anyway, and y'all, I Notarize is closing in less than, what is that? That's like 10 days. I Notarize Founder Circle is closing January 31st. Are you in the Founder Circle? If you are not in the Founder Circle, please hurry up and go get in there because it's closing in less than 10 days. Okay, it's at inotarize.com. I got a big lesson on that yesterday. I missed sending an update to one of my directs. Didn't have a sign for this in November and sent paperwork. Okay, yeah. And anyone that I kind of saw, I didn't send, it was a lot of guys. I didn't send everybody, but if I saw that you had expired credentials and you're one of my regulars that does closing for us, I sent you an email like, yo, hey, you missing stuff. But it's too many for me to go back in and update. But just make sure your profiles are up to date because if they're not, our filters, if your E&O insurance is expired, you won't even, we filter out. So you won't even see it because you won't even get a notification because our filter you have to have valid E&O insurance. And so you could be a regular, but the filter that we set is like, okay, no E&O, you're out of here. You see what I'm saying? So make sure you go through. Ours is on signingorder.com. But what I typically do is I update. Don't write on this one, honey. I typically update all of my profiles at one time. It typically takes me about 3 or 4 days to get all of them done. Okay. Can you share the cost for the Founders Program? So yeah, the Founders Program is at inotarize.com. See everything going off today like a crazy person. We had a good session today at Empire Builders. Who here is at Empire Builders? I done motivated myself. Okay. honey, it's a whole situation. I am super excited because if you were not in Empire Bills this morning, the live, you missed it because I'm like on 1,000 right now. Okay, I'm on like 1,000. All right, so iNotarize is my e-notary platform that launches in the spring of 2022. So in a couple months, it will be live in living color. All right, so this is iNotarize, a notary platform built by notaries. We do have sessions where we get your feedback as we build the platform out. The team right now that you would be interacting with is either myself or Luke. So I'm the founder and CEO of iNotarize. And then Luke is the team lead for the product architect that's actually building the platform out. And if you wanted to join in the founder circle, you basically go to inotarize.com and you just pick one of these levels here. Now, the founder circle is basically a Kickstarter, so where you are investing into the company for a benefit. And so on the silver level, when you invest, you don't have any fees except for KVAs, which is the knowledge-based authentications that we do, that everyone does to verify the client's identity. And so you would pay for KVAs. Outside of that, you'd pay anything else for a year after we launch in your state. Okay, on the gold level, then you don't pay any fees, including KVAs, for 2 years after we launch in your state, plus the other items listed. And then the platinum level, you don't pay for anything for lifetime use of the platform, plus everything else. Now, I will tell you guys, if you are already in the program, I know you haven't heard much outside of the sessions starting February 1st, you'll get a lot more communication from us as far as what we're doing. You know, we'll still have the sessions, but you'll get more notifications of what's going on, things like that. We want to close out the circle, get everybody in their right sections, and then we'll be able to put you in so if you're in platinum, you'll have certain notifications. If you're in gold, you'll have certain notifications. If you're in silver, you'll get certain notifications. Just depends on what level you're in. You cannot upgrade at any time. Wherever you are as of January 31st is where you will stay. Okay. Now, if you're not in the founder circle, you can still use the platform when it launches in the spring. You just pay the fees to use the platform. So basically, when you come in on the founders level, it's a Kickstarter, and so you get those benefits because you started with us when we founded it. Does that make sense? Okay. So if you come in later when we launch, you won't have the opportunity to get into the founder circle because it's the founding of the company. And so you can still use the platform, but you would not, you would just pay the regular fees that anyone else deciding to use the platform would use. Okay. What would the KVA be for silver? We haven't released the fees yet. I thought you meant like to sign up. So the sign up is $250. We have not released any fees for the platform, and we're not going to release them right now. That's something that will come out closer to our actual launch date. So when I get closer to our actual launch date, you'll be able to see. I like that arrow.
It's an arrow that's sitting to a big monster.
It's awesome. When we get close to the release date, you'll actually find out the fees, and then also like how to use the platform, launches, where we're launching at, more things like that, and also all of the things that the platform does, because it does a whole lot more than just e-notarization. So, okay. Thank you. Can you plug it back up, please?
Where'd it go?
The light has left us.
Where'd it go, Mommy?
That cord goes into that cord.
This cord?
Yes, goes into that cord over there that's against the wall.
This?
Nope. Look at the wall. You see the door?
Yes.
Okay. You see the cord on the door?
Yes.
Pick the cord up. Don't knock the light over. Oh gosh, y'all pray for my light. Pray for my light, y'all.
Hard.
You have to match it up the right way. Like you have to look at there you go. There you go. Now drop it and exit center left. That way. Thank you so much for your participation. Have a good day.
Mom, I didn't come in your office one more time.
Okay. Just don't knock the light over. Okay. Small little technical situation. Let's see. I'm new Notary, currently taking the LSA course. I love it. I haven't gotten any emails regarding the founder circle. So I don't know why you haven't, but don't worry. If you are registered, disregard. You will get them as of February 1st, because we have a list of everybody that is in the program. So don't worry about that. And I think what was happening was that we were going with the list when we initially had that first setup, and then we imported names. So I think that some people's names got removed, or like, I kept saying we kept getting it would say that the emails were broken or not working. I think that's what is happening with that. But what we'll do is we'll create a brand new list. We have everybody's information. If you did actually register, we have you. So don't worry about that. I think when we imported the list together and merged them, like some of the emails just got broken. So we'll just create a new list for when February 1st hits. So you should definitely hear from us February 1st at the latest. So it closes on the 31st. So February 1st is we're going to pull all the names together and separate. So you should start getting emails by the 1st, but definitely by the 2nd. Okay. I had to take a break due to my car issues, and I feel like I'm starting all over with y'all. What are we paying for? What's the news? The platform. So 2 things. But this is the iNotarize platform. And On-Time Notary is still booming, baby. It's still going. Just make sure your profile is complete with don't touch my green screen, babe. Thanks. Make sure your profile is complete with all of your. That's what we doing.
Mommy.
You see how he do? He'll never do that when I'm not on the live. When I come on the live, he want to be extra. Listen, stand on this side of the table so you don't hit this green screen.
Mommy,
I appreciate
watch
you.
This, okay?
Mm-hmm. On-Time Notary is the signing service. It's at but we send work out on signingorder.com. So On-Time Notary is the signing service. If you have a profile on signingorder.com, that's how we send our work orders out. And if you've done work for us in 2021 and you did over $600, you will be getting a 1099 from us. Listen, it's just so cool. It's so cool to see the growth. It's just like, oh, look at that. So it's a different app. The app is for iNotarize. You don't need an app for On-Time Notary. It goes out via text message. Where do you start to become a notary first? So yeah, the training is at notarytonotary.com. Notary signing agent training is where I recommend everybody go if you're just getting started. So with the purchase, is there training included in the price as new things comes out? So with iNotarize on the platinum level, you're not paying for anything. Okay. If you're not on platinum, then the fees are, as it lists. If you're on the platform, then don't worry about it. I mean, if you're on the platinum, then don't worry about the fees that go with using a platform. Okay. Wait, hold on. It's a lot. Okay, it's a lot of questions. To make sure I'm keeping up with this. In a second. Okay, is On-Time Notary offering general notary as well? Yeah, we do some general notary work, but it's primarily loan closing. There is some general notary work, but it's primarily loan closing. Hey, from New Jersey, is it not Naja? I probably said your name wrong. Miss Jackson, look at that. Hey, Miss Jackson. So with the purchase, is there training included in the price as new things come out in regards to the platform? Shelly, what do you mean? You mean with the platinum purchase or with the notary signing agent training purchase? So if you get in our notary training, once you're in, you're in. So when we add new content, you get all that new content. If you mean joining the platinum level for iNotarize, once you join into there, you're not paying. We do have a training and an interview process to complete notarizations on that platform. You're not paying for that either. I hope that makes sense. I hope that made sense. So it's iNotarize.com. Okay. Everybody with me? I want to make sure I'm not confusing anybody. Everybody's on the same page. Okay. All right. What's up though, guys? It's been a minute. So signingorder.com, and I want to show you guys really quick notarytonotary.com so you guys can see that. I'm going to screen share in a second. If I take the NSA bundle, will I still pay the NNA? Yes. It's not included. We don't give you that NNA. We train you on how to pass that exam, but every year, including myself, I take that NNA certification. I'm taking mine in March. Well, I usually take mine in March. I might take it in February, just to knock it off and get it over. Every year, we are still hiring. Just wait on it. You should. Well, I think they're still active. We haven't put all we haven't put them all. We just hired someone for On-Time Notary, but anywho, I apologize. It's booming today, guys. What is going on today? Tony, I've seen you before in signing order. I don't know. You should be getting texts because I've seen you. I feel like you've done stuff with us. Or not. Maybe I'm mixing up my Tonys. But I feel like you've done stuff with us. I could be wrong. I hope I'm talking to the right Tony. I feel like we've done stuff with us. I've signed with signing order and haven't got any communication. We're supposed to receive it. No, you won't. So you'll only get, and signing orders is a technology platform. So I'm not the only company that uses it. There are a lot of companies that use it, but you'll get text messages when there's work in your area. So most people have their saying like 15 miles to 30 miles out. And that's when you'll get the text messages for closings in your area. Okay. All right, y'all. So I would recommend going to notarytonotary.com, Miss Jackson, and getting into the notary signing agent training. Loan Doc Masterclass is tomorrow. That is from 10 to 12. And you can get into that at notarytonotary.com. Okay, good. So I could have sworn that you got some closings from us, Tony. I said, I really feel like I've seen your name before. I'm not sure why you're not still getting them. I would double check your profile first. And then I can look, but usually it's as long as your profile is complete and it's accurate, it's probably that we just don't have something within your radius. That could be it. But I knew I saw you because I've seen you a couple times get work from us. I was like, I know. Sounds good. I'll look into this. Can you provide a link for Indeed? I still don't see anything. Don't worry about that. The job postings. When we, like I said, we did just hire someone, but we'll still be hiring probably for like the next 3 to 4 months before we finish everything. So it is on my list of things to do. It is on my list of things to do to make sure everybody can see it. I just haven't been back in there to see what's going on with our listings yet. But I know it's live. People have been applying, so I'm not sure why some people can see it, some people can't, but I'll have to look at it. How's the weather in Virginia? It's cold, but I'm about to go outside in a minute. I haven't seen anything in DMV for y'all. We have a lot in DMV. That's what I was going to say. I mean, a lot. So first, check your profile. Check your profile. But then I also do, like, I think Melissa serves a part of DMV. She gets a lot. One thing I would say, too, is we do have preferred. So if you're a student, you are on the preferred list. So we do, and this is how the work orders go out. So the work orders go out. We have preferred and then premier. So it's like 2 ratings we can put. If you have both of those ratings, you get it first. And then also signing order has this thing that you can pay for a higher listing. And so when you pay for a high listing, you're also on that list. So I wish I could show it to you, but they said we can't show you what it looks like. When we send work out, it goes out first to all of our preferred notaries. And so that's either you took our training and we put you as preferred, or you worked with us and we like what you do and we put you as preferred. And then also that listing that signing order has puts you at the top. So it'll start, and usually people who get it first are there. And so it works the same way that SnapDocs does, in that everybody doesn't get blasted at the same time. Okay. So it starts off at the top, and it's like every, I think 10 or 20 seconds, it'll send a new text out. So let's say Ashley is first. She'll get the text. It'll wait about 20 seconds, then it'll send it to Tia. Then 20 seconds, then they'll send it to Tanya. And that's how SnapDocs and signing order works. It's not a mass blast. So if Tanya gets it first, and then 10 to 20 seconds, she takes it, no one else is going to see that order. Does that make sense? It's not a mass blast. It goes like 10, 10, 10, 10. And so as soon as somebody takes it, the order is assigned. No one else sees it. Okay. So that's how signing order works and how SnapDocs works. It's not one mass blast. Okay. That kind of plays into if you see the orders or not. Okay. When I joined the iNotarize premium platform for level, it does not include any courses from Notary to Notary. It is only for iNotarize. So it's 3 separate companies. There's Notary to Notary, there's On Time Notary, and then there's iNotarize. We do have work in Florida. I haven't seen anything come through for New Jersey lately. I can double check really quick. We do get work in New Jersey. I mean, we get it all over the place, but I know we getting quite a few in Florida, Virginia, Texas, California. I think where else I've been seeing them at a lot. Alabama, a lot in Alabama. Let me see. I can look really quick. I can't screen share because it's a rule that they have. It's a rule that they have. I wish I could change it to so I can see. Just give you like the idea of some of the work that we've sent out. Yeah, a lot of Maryland, a lot of Virginia, a lot of Florida, Texas, Alabama. Something what I see a lot of. California. Let's see. Dun, dun, dun. I'm just kind of sifting through. Alabama, Now there's some miscellaneous ones that I see. I'm just thinking see what I see a lot of. I'm seeing quite a few. What's MN? That's Minnesota, right? It's a few Minnesota, Pennsylvania. So I mean, it's all over the place. And then when I say I'm seeing a lot, I'm pretty sure we send out at least an order in every state by now. Like I've seen Hawaii, I've seen the Virgin Islands. We've only had 2 in the Virgin Islands. I will tell you, fun fact about the Virgin Islands, there's only 2 notaries that come up on signing order for Virgin Islands. So there's only 2 notaries that can do and then Hawaii is the same way. Hawaii has a very small amount of notaries that's available. And it's somewhere else. Hawaii
has a volcano.
Hawaii does have volcanoes. That's true. How can I get connected with you guys? Okay, so really quick, our phones are not on. I know that a lot of people are saying, well, I'm trying to call. We are I'm trying to tell you this right away. Our admin currently is under the weather, and so she's not able to take any phone calls right now. But we are still manning the emails, and she also does a lot of social media. So I'm trying to help her with the social media too. So if you've reached out via social media today or yesterday, that is why. So we pray for Anastasia. She feels better. But so yeah, we're all kind of trying to reach in together and help each other out. But definitely email us. We will get to your emails. I would say definitely get caught up on everything over the weekend. So everybody's on the same page. How can you get Petersburg? Sometimes I took the one order, but then my printer broke. I remember you, and you had to give it back. Hold on a second. Yes, I had to get some water. How do you get Premier listings? I'm a student and I've got a few things, and then signing order took my zip codes last summer. If your profile is not right on signing order, like it's having technical issues, email them. They can fix that. And also when they're fixing at the bottom, it'll let you upgrade to Premier. Every now and then I get something from Hampton Roads. Okay. Does the time pause when you encounter the offer? No, the time does not pause. Okay, that makes sense. So you just don't see notification at all sometimes. Yes. It doesn't go all at once. It's all about every 10-15 seconds. On SnapDocs, does it matter if you log in every day? Will that increase your chance of getting notified first? I don't know how SnapDocs profile list is. I don't use SnapDocs on the signing service side. I use signing order for the signing service side. So I don't know. I'm familiar with how their platform works, but I haven't signed up to use it. So I can't see, like, if I put in a zip code, who comes up first. Like, I can see that on signing order. I can see how theirs comes up first. So for that, I don't know if that's going to make a difference. I haven't seen anything from Indiana, North Carolina. Okay. Which bundle do you recommend for me? I'm looking to become a signing agent, notary signing agent, or the all-inclusive. Either one of those I would start with first. Yes, my sugar to booger, but she's gonna be fine. She's gonna be fine. All right, so update. We have Loan Doc Masterclass. That's tomorrow. That's from 10 to 12. And there is a replay. And then we have the Launch Ron event that our average order pays about $100. But it depends on your company. Really depends on the company that you're working with. And it depends on, like, there's people who've gotten more, people who've gotten less. It depends on the order, and it depends on the circumstances around the closing. But our average is about $100 at closing. So Notary to Notary is the training service, the training program. On Time Notary is a signing service, and I Notarize, set to launch in spring, is the e-notary platform that I'm really, really excited about. Get the all-inclusive course if you can. I'm finding updates on my platform to my login because I'm working on it. I'm working on putting more stuff in there for you guys. I promise. I wish my state did Ron, I'm sure they will. You just got to give it a minute. Give them some time to everybody get on the same page. Okay. Am I missing anything regarding notary to notary that I want to make sure everybody's on the same page? Thank you, Ashley. Let me see. So Notary to Notary has Loan Doc Masterclass. One-on-one coaching is still available. If you had any issues with your coaching program, registering, just send us an email. I know once we added on Nakia, there were some small glitches in scheduling. So just let me know so we can fix it. Everyone should be able to register for coaching. If you have any issues, let me know. The only way that I will know if it's not working is if you tell me. Okay. So if you're having issues, let me know so we can get that fixed. What else? Launch Ron is February 5th. That's with the NNA, and Amy is presenting there as well. There was something else I was going to tell you guys. I'm drawing a blank, but it'll come back to me. So that's pretty much Notary to Notary. The books are on Amazon. You know, I think that's it. Right now, we're really working on, so you understand, we're working on the backside of Notary to Notary this whole first quarter. We really want to make sure we're going and updating all of our training. We're updating all of our systems. And that's why, like on the text line, I asked you, hey, guys, if we could do anything better, what would you say? We're really trying to make sure this is the best experience for everybody. And so as we get your feedback, we're implementing those things to make the training the best it can be. And then, growing and expanding, but really just taking this whole first quarter to fine tune all the systems that we have, the programs, everything that we have, so that way it's best. It works really well. The free Ron training was passed already. That was, who attended that? That was like 2 weeks ago, I think. I've been about 2 weeks ago. I'm hungry. Sidebar. But yeah. Hey, Tracy from Texas. So that's basically all I have for right now. On-time notary is, still sending out work orders. But the biggest thing, if you're in Maryland, get your typical license, because we cannot send you work anymore if you don't have it. And if you have a profile and signing order, make sure it's complete. E&O, background check, everything else, complete. Okay? That's the best way to get work from us. If you are a student, you don't have to tell us you're a student. And you also do not need to send us your credentials. We get a lot of people emailing us your credentials. You can, but it doesn't help us. You have to actually create a profile, because we don't send you out work directly. We send all of our work out on signing order. So go to signing order. It told me it was too long. Ashley, I don't see yours. No, it didn't come through. So post it again. Ashley Gillard, I don't see your post. So post it again. Maybe I'll see it this time, but I don't see it right now. If you did work with us for on-time notary last year, shout out. Let me know when you get your 1099. I say that because the first time that I got my W-2s from my own company, I was really excited because I'm so used to working for other companies. I've been an entrepreneur now since 2016, but prior to that, I always worked for another company. I had to wait for my W-2s. Hey, you know how they don't come and you got to call. I need my W-2s. I filed my taxes. It was like that. So now it's like, it's so cool to be on the other side and like sending out W-2s, getting my own W-2s, sending out 1099s. Like, it's really cool to see the growth and like see all things you really can do when you take off those limits and like just shoot your shot. And that's what I'm talking about the Empire Builders today. So if you didn't, we were on Empire Builders. I'm all about shots right now. I'm like, listen, I'm going to do everything I possibly can because I just want to. Period. That's it. I love it. Awesome, Miss Jackson. Well, Ashley, if you're going to post your comment, let me know so I can answer it. Thank you, Sugar Bogota. I'm really excited. So, Notary Snowdy, I know it's my baby, so I'm still building that out. Make sure everything's running smoothly. Okay, let's see. I signed up for Notary Snowdy for the all-inclusive, but I'm still not comfortable with loan signs. What would you recommend to be more prepared? I posted, but maybe okay. So one is just take a loan signing. Go do it. Like, stop scaring yourself. Like, it's not that serious. It is, but it's not. Go take one. That's what I would say. Honestly. And at first I was going to say, oh yeah, you could do the coaching. You can do the coaching. You can come into the one-on-one coaching program with us. You could do that. You can get some more trainings that we have. That's all fine and dandy. But also my first thing is take a signing and go do it. You don't know if you can't do it till you go try. What's the worst that can happen? You make a mistake. What? And you learn from it. Go take one. You ain't gonna feel comfortable till you do it. A lot of us get stuck in analysis paralysis and you just want to keep going over and over and over and stop. Just go do it. Just go do it. Okay? Just go do it. Okay? Mine is complete and I have my tidbit. Hopefully I'll get something in Maryland soon. I love it. Received my first 1099 today. Awesome, Adora. Is the one-on-one coaching Empire Builders. No, it's separate. So that's a whole separate thing that I do. Completely separate from notary to notary. If she can get one. She got this. Listen, and this is what we talk about a lot is mindset. If you feel like you're not going to get one, if you have that thought in your mind, like, oh, I'm not going to get one, then you're not going to get one. It literally is what you make of it, bruh. Not, oh, look, it came out, bruh. Bruh, listen, it's already out now, bruh. I have been out of the game for at least a year, at least a year and a half. And my phone still goes off with loan closing, still. Like, there's plenty of work out there. It's literally what you decide. It literally is either I'm going to be a successful notary signing agent, or maybe it'll work, maybe, or it's not. It literally is what you say. If you say that I may or may not make this work, then you may or may not make it work. I mean, and I've been saying this for such a long time, and I don't know if you guys just don't believe me or whatever. It literally is whatever you decide it to be. Period. I can't give you confidence. You got to get that on your own. I can't change your mindset. I can help you and give you, insight. This is a book I'm reading right now. You should read it. The 3 Magic Words. Okay. Y'all know I love learning. The 3 Magic Words is a really good book. But it's a lot of books that I read that talk about mindset. And it's literally what you say. If you say you can do it, then you can. If you say I'm going to get these contracts, then you will. If you say I may or may not, depends on how they feel, then you may or may not, depends on how they feeling. You are whoever you say you are, period. You are single-handedly in charge of your life, period. And then people get all upset, like, oh, look, all this is happening to me. You kind of made that happen to you. And people get mad, like, no, I didn't ask for this. Yeah, you kind of did. Because you thinking that your lack of focus, like you need to determine what you want. If you don't determine what you want, then you can get anything. Then you be looking crazy, like, oh, I did not. No. And that's what people are like. I'm really nice when I'm talking to you guys compared to people that I know personally. Because I'll tell you like it is. Like, what's your mindset look like? What do you do day to day? What are you talking about? What books are you reading? What shows are you watching? What comes out of your mouth? And then you wonder why your life looked like that. I used to do that. I used to say, if it's not one thing, it's another. And honey, it was another and another and another. I used to say that, but now I don't. Now every day I say only good things happen to me. Every single day. Every single day that I wake up, I say this is the best day of my life. Every single day. No, not every once in a while. Every single day, I say this is the best day of my life, and only good things happen to me. Every single day. I'm very mindful of what I say. I'm very mindful of what I read and who I talk to, all that stuff, because I'm designing the life that I want. And I know that I attract whatever I become. And so that's what a quote that I think Jim Rohn said, where he said, you don't get success. You become success. You become successful first internally, and then it comes to you. And it bothers me when people have a negative mindset, only because most people who have a negative mindset also do not have the life that they want. And they usually live, and they complain and stuff. And it's like, you don't even realize that you're the reason that your life is like that. And that's what be irritating to me, because it's just like, right? And so I be like, ugh. And I know right now I'm like talking in my slang because I'm comfortable right now. So just rock with me. But I be like, really? Like, you don't even realize that you are single-handedly the reason why you broke. Like, it's a reason why you got fired. Like, it's a reason why you are the reason. You are the reason. And I say it all the time. All the time. Y'all heard me say, and I always tell y'all to say it, I put me here. So say that to yourself now. I put me here. I am the reason I am here right now. Because once you take ownership, you can fix it, right? So you are who you are because you put yourself there. Wherever you are. I have met a human. Yep, I had that book too. Did I read that one? I think I started it, but I don't think I finished it. All right, so let's do some questions really quick. That kind of I had to get that real quick because I had to get that one. Like, you get what you say you're gonna get. period. So figure that out. All right. Tia, aren't you on here? Why you texting me? She's like, I want to tell you something. I got you. Let me see. On SnapDocs, when it says refi docs, is that eDocs? No, eDocs just means that the docs are online. You're gonna print them off. They're gonna send you docs electronically. That's all. The Secret's another good one too. Yes, because as soon as you get the ball rolling with one, it gets addicting. People will call you because they like whatever you want. Exactly. Just get started. It took me 2 months to get assigned, but it took off after that. Be patient. It will come. Listen, just got commissioned yesterday. I'm finishing your bundle trainings. Your thoughts on if I need to purchase the highest level NA bundle. No, if you're in the course, you saw that I said don't get that. I told you to get the $70 training, but it's up to you. If you want to get the higher one, you can. You don't have to. You get the $70 one from the NNA. You'll be just fine. If you're in New York, it's $165. Listen, Sharice said, y'all done hit a nerve. You know, because then I got to tell y'all something. And it's going to always be a problem that comes up. You have to choose to keep moving or choose to think positive, even when you know life is crazy. Change the narrative within you first. Exactly. It's the story that you tell yourself. I'm available for notary work in Suffolk. You're doing an amazing job. Thank you. What is the notary recommended E&O insurance to cover all notary in Virginia? So in Virginia, I think it's still at $25,000. So anywhere between $25,000 and $100,000 is fine. Energy draining. Yes. Let's see. Speak to life. Speak life to it. Okay. I'm just reading. Have you read Hung by the Tongue? I have not. I haven't even heard of that one. So that's a new one to me. Your course is great. I passed the NNA exam. I love it. Who is on with Notary? Is that Angel Rosado? Or is that Elena? I can't figure out who it is. That Brooklyn came out. It did because I don't know. Once I really understood that you are in charge of your life, and it's, T, we talk about this all the time. Like once I really grasped that, it's not irritating. But it's like, bro, you don't even know. Like, it's like when you see somebody do something wrong, and it's like, can you let me help you, please? It's like that. Like, you don't even realize, Annie, Banani, Chicken Spanny. Hey, Puda. Like, you don't even realize that what you're doing is like the hard way. Like, can you let me help you? No? You can keep doing it? Okay, go ahead. Do your thing. Go ahead. My mom used to say, what was it? You can keep knocking your head on short doors. No, you can keep hitting your head on short doors. Something like that. You gonna keep hitting your head on short doors? Is that what they say? Something like that. She used to say. You know how your parents had these little crazy sayings? Yeah, that was one of them. You can keep. I'm gonna let you go ahead. Keep hitting your head on short doors. Like what? If you can't fly, run. If you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl. Just keep moving. I actually said that one of my I used to do pageants, and I said that quote in a pageant. When you pass the exam, is it a certificate or does it increase? So what exam? You were talking about the NNA. The NNA one, you do get, well, no, you don't get a certificate anymore, but you do get a profile, and a lot of companies look for that. So it's not required, but it's recommended. Okay. All right, y'all. That's also the clock on the wall. I think we hit a lot of questions today. So don't forget the Loan Doc Masterclass is tomorrow. Launch February 5th. I notarize Founder Circle closes. I like my hair circle like that. Closes January 31st. So if you're gonna get an I know, don't send me an email on February 2nd. Like, I apologize. Can I? No. So you have up until now to February 31st to get into there. And after that, we're gonna take down that Founder Circle section. When you pass the exam or certificate, okay, I saw that. I'm taking your high bills successful signing service. I need help with the wording and fees put on the website. Send us an email. How soon do you get work? It's really up to you. You can get it as soon as you start. Really. Signing your certificate. Yeah. Okay. So I saw that. So you don't get a certificate. People will ask you, have you taken it? And then there's a profile that you created. So there's a link you can share if need be too. Okay. Am I missing anything, guys? I'll be in the house for that. Yay. Am I missing anything? Are we all on the same page today? Do you do apostle work also? Not really anymore. I used to. I don't do it anymore. Like now I pretty much train. I used to do more like in the field, but not. I did do 2 notarizations. Was that yesterday? I think it was yesterday. I had a general notary work. two general notary works. One was an actual loan closing though, but sometimes that happens. People will have their title company will just send them the loan docs and they have to find their notary near them. So I did a general notary work loan closing for a seller side, and then I did a just basic residential school form, 2 of them. So I did some work yesterday. They just happened to catch me. They just so happened to catch me, and I was nearby. Listen, what fees should you charge title companies? That's gonna vary. But you can send me an email. We can go I'll give you like a synopsis of how you would do that. And it also depends on where you work too. All right, guys, stay safe in the snow. It's not really no snow out here. It just depends on where you live. There's no snow out here. It's a little glaze. It's a little something, but it ain't nothing out here. For us out here, I can think some parts of Virginia got more snow than others. So it just depends on where you are. All right, y'all. Be great on purpose. I will see you guys Luego. If you are in Loan Doc Masterclass, I'll see you tomorrow. I'm going to try and do a training on Sunday too for everybody in the Notary Signing Agent Bundle. I usually do them at 6 on Sundays. I'm going to, pending I don't have anything else happening on Sunday evening. I don't think I do. Oh, I got to see Nakia. Maybe I can get her to do the live with me. I'm going to see if I can get her to do the training. Nakia's going to be here on Sunday. I forgot. So if I can get her to come with me and do the Sunday training, if you're in the Notary Signing Agent Bundle, you'll get a link for that, and we'll do a training for Loan Signing Agent. That's included. You don't pay anything for that. All you have to do is be in the Notary Signing Agent Bundle. Then you get the link for that. Signing order sent me notary resume. Is that correct? Yes. Did I miss the number? No, that comes live January 31st. We had to extend that out. I have a signings afternoon. Look at the resume. Look up your zip code to see if the other notaries get an idea. And that's a little thing about signing order, but I'm going to say that for next time. And also your fees that you charge, because she wants to do a signing service. The fees you charge for a signing service is different than what you would charge for you as an individual. So that's what I think the difference she's trying to understand is. All right, guys, let me catch you guys later. Be awesome on purpose. I will see you guys, Vinyana. You can do anything you set your mind to, guys. And I will talk to you guys. Why just the pack? What pack? What are you talking about, Tia? I'm going to call you in a second. Hold on. All right, y'all. Be great on purpose. I will see you guys, Vinyana. And until next time, happy signing. Oh, hold on. Y'all know I usually do my thing.
Hey guys, have you had a chance to get a copy of my new book, The Ultimate Ron Guide? If you are ready to build a remote online notary business, then this book is what you need. In this book, I give you all the information that you need to know in order to build a successful remote online business, no matter what state you're in, as long as your state authorizes remote online notarizations. Head on over to Amazon today